What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So as requested by many of you guys, in today's video we are going to be taking a closer look at the Bose L1 Pro 16, which is the speaker right on this side. I have already previously done a review of the Bose L1 Pro 8, which is the one over here. So the L1 Pro 16 costs $600 more than the Pro 8. So is it a good option? That is what we are going to be talking about in this video as well. All right, so everything comes shipped and delivered to you in this L-shaped chair looking box. Looks exactly the same as the L1 Pro 8, just a little bit bigger and a little bit heavier as well. Now you can purchase this from the link I will leave it in the description box down below. It will get to you very quick, within 2 to 3 days. You get the same warranty and everything, so I recommend you to get it there instead of the Bose website. So anyways, guys, here is everything that you get inside of the box. First of all is the sub unit, and this baby right here weighs about 40 or 50 pounds or so. Has some pretty good weight to it. So in addition to that, of course, you have all the other goodies. First of all, you have the user manual, which is exactly the same as the L1 Pro 8 as well. You will not be needing that. You have a carrying bag. This is to carry your 16 2-inch tweeter and the extension. And last of all, you have your power cord, and that is pretty much it, guys. Oh, one last thing, in this bag right here you do actually have 2 compartments, one compartment for this port and one compartment for this port, and there's also a separator in there. That way the 2 port doesn't touch each other and doesn't scratch each other, so you don't have to worry about that. So on this part right here, of course, this is the main linear array right here. You have 16 2-inch speaker in here, and there's the Bose logo on there. Looks really nice and clean. So this port is actually have a good weight to it, guys. So I believe this might weigh about 10 or 15 pounds or so, but this extension right here is very, very light. So this is probably under 1 pound. All right, so first of all, let's go ahead and talk more about the subwoofer unit right here. So behind this mesh right here, you actually have a racetrack subwoofer that is 10 by 18 inches, which is equivalent or better to a 15-inch circular traditional sub, which is also very, very powerful. Much more powerful and more noticeable bass than compared to the L1 Pro 8 over there. And we'll talk more about that in just a second. But anyways, guys, on the top, you have the exact same handle as the L1 Pro 8, so you can carry it around pretty easily, only that this weighs about 20 pounds more than the L1 Pro 8. So I think this total weighs about 55 pounds with this together with all of the linear array on it. So about 55 pounds, guys. Here's the connection. Give you a quick look. So let's go ahead and put this on there. So once that's snapped in place, you put your linear array on top. Now again, this one is pretty heavy. So I got some muscle on me, and you want to give it a good push to give it a good connection right there and at the bottom right there. So as you can see right there, all good to go. So I have seen other YouTubers where they made a video and they pointed out the point where the base subunit connects to the linear array right here. If you wiggle this, you can kind of see a little opening that creates right there. But honestly, personally, to me, that is not a major big deal, because I have used numerous other linear array that has the exact same design as this one right here. And most of them, if not all, is going to have the exact same issue right there, if you want to call that an issue. But for the design that they made it, that is something that is very hard to avoid. But at the same time, I also understand what people are thinking and are concerning about, because with this type of price tag, we are on another caliber, and of course we expect much more from Bose, and I believe they will improve that sooner or later, guys. Just give them some time. But for now, this is something you are going to experience with most, again, if not all, of the exact same design like these type of speakers right here. Now, another thing I want to point out is with this speaker right here, you are getting power that is very similar and comparable to the Bose F1 sub unit with the 812 module. And it makes sense because the price tag for this one is kind of like about the same price for the 812 module with the F1 sub itself. So with that being said, it means this sub unit is very, very powerful, guys. So let's take a closer look on what we have on the back right here. All right, so back here are where all the goodies are. Starting at the bottom, this is your power port. So simply plug in your power cable, and moving on up, to turn the speaker on or off, simply quickly press this button once, And just like that, guys, it is powered on. And over here, we have an input for the Bose Tone Match T4 or T8. Over here, we have a XLR line out. And right here is a USB-C port used to upgrade the firmware and update the speaker or the subunit whenever you need to. And right here, you have two channels input, channel 1 and channel 2. And these are both combo 1/4 inch and XLR. And they all have phantom power as well. On both of these channels, you have the tone match preset built in for microphone, instrument, or you can simply leave it on off by simply quickly pressing this button right here, guys, to maneuver and switch through the different presets. And moving on up, you have a quick mute button that you can simply press once to mute this channel and this channel, or to unmute it at any time you want, guys. And way over here, you have a third channel. This channel is for wireless Bluetooth or a 3.5mm input or a 1/4 inch input as well. To put this speaker into Bluetooth mode, all you have to do is press this button down for a few seconds and it will go into Bluetooth mode, and then you can search for it on your phone, laptop, tablet, or computer. And down here, you also have a system EQ preset built in for live performance, music, or speech. Now, if you are listening to music and if you want an extra boost in bass power, then just simply put it over to music like I have right now, and you will get much more bass, guys. Now, moving on top, you also have the exact same mute or unmute button for this entire channel over here. Now, further up on top here, we have something that is very cool, guys. This is something I believe Bose got from other companies, guys. They have really perfected this right here. So up here is where you control all of the different channels. You have the volume control, bass, treble, and reverb. So to switch between the volume, all you have to do is press down on this right here. As you can see, it switched to treble. Press it once more, it goes to bass. And once more, go to reverb. And this is how you adjust the volume, bass, reverb, or treble. Simply twist this knob. And as you can see right there, the light changes. Same goes for this. And the coolest thing, and one of my favorite, is for the Bluetooth auxiliary and the 1/4 inch input, you can also control the treble and the bass as well, which is very convenient, guys. You cannot do this with the Bose S1 Pro or many of the other speakers. You cannot control any of the EQ for the Bluetooth or the auxiliary or the 1/4 inch input. Now, this is very awesome. And in addition, and last of all, guys, you can actually control all of this inside your phone by downloading the Bose L1 app. You can have your guitarist, drummer, and pianist playing on stage, and you control everything down there where all the crowd is. Now, as for its dimension, for its height, it is exactly as tall as the L1 Pro 8, which is 79 inches from top to bottom. As for the subunit, it is 25 inches from top to bottom, 12 inches from left to right, and 17 inches from front to back, and it weighs at about 55 pounds. And the way they design it, it is actually true. Bose say it is easier to carry, and it is actually easy to carry because the body of the bass subunit is actually very slim and it kind of hugs your body somewhat, so it is easier to carry around. And now to the audio clip. And again, guys, due to copyrighted reason, I can only play certain songs. I know it is pretty annoying to listen to the same songs again, but please bear with me because if I play any other songs, I will get copyrighted, and there's no way for me to actually let you guys listen to this speaker at all. So here goes, guys. I have the bass on 100%, treble at about 50%, and volume at about 20% only, and it is pretty loud already. So here goes, guys. All right, guys, so what I can tell you is this thing get extremely loud. Like I said before, it is very close to and similar to the 812 module and F1 sub unit from Bose. So the sub for this right here, the bass is just ridiculously loud. If you turn it anywhere higher than, say, 25%, you can actually feel the floor kind of shaking somewhat if you're standing, say, about 10 or 20 foot away. If you turn it on 50%, it just get ridiculously loud, especially if your home is only about, 3,000 square foot or under, like my home here. Then this right here is more than enough for you to party in this house. In this house, honestly, all you really need is the Bose L1 Pro 8 over there, and that would be more than enough already. And really, if you want to use this for bigger gigs, guys, if you have older speakers like the L1 Compact like I have over there in the corner, or if you have a L1 Pro 16 and the L1 Pro 8 like I have here, two of these can blow up a party anywhere, guys. Next, we are going to be doing a vocal test. So, of course, I have the tone match set on microphone, the treble at about 60%, bass at about 60%, and reverb at about 70% for the microphone. So, here goes, guys. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Doing a vocal test for the Bose L1 Pro 16 speaker. It sounds amazing, crystal clear, and it makes me sound better than I actually sound, guys. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna turn on some audio and I'm gonna be singing along to the audio as if I'm singing karaoke, guys. So here goes, and bear with me. You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another storm, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now? Was it all in my fantasy? Where are you now? Were you only imaginary? Where are you now? Atlantis, under the sea, under the sea. Where are you now? Another dream, the monster running wild inside of me. Where are you now? I'm fading. Where are you now? Is it all in my fantasy? Where are you now? Were you only imaginary? Where are you now? Atlantis, under the sea, under the sea. Alrighty, guys, so obviously you can have the microphone preset at different treble level or different bass and different reverb, but this is just something that I like to have my setting at, and it sounds amazing. It makes me sound better than I actually sound. And here's a quick look at the app on my phone, guys. So as you can see, I can actually control everything as if I'm right in front or behind the speaker myself. So everything is already correlated. As you can see, all the lights and LED right here correlate to this channel. You can do everything, guys. So to adjust the knob, all you have to do is move up or down on the phone, as you can see right there. So you don't actually turn or anything, just move up to increase and down to decrease. And you can quickly mute all the channels just like that, guys. It is very easy and convenient to use, guys. Bass, treble, volume, reverb up here, microphone, tone match off right here, and you can literally control everything right on your phone. So overall, I do really love this Bose L1 Pro 16. It is much louder compared to the Pro 8 and much more powerful when it comes to the bass compared to the Pro 8 as well, because of course this have a much bigger subunit at the bottom. So let's talk about pricing. Again, this one costs $600 more than the Pro 8 over there. So personally for me, if I have to keep between one of these, and if money is not the issue, obviously I will absolutely pick the Bose L1 Pro 16 over here. But if money is the issue and $600 makes a difference for you, and if you live in a house that is around my size here, under 3,000 square foot, and you are not going to be carrying it with you anywhere, like, you know, for bigger gigs or bigger parties, then you really don't need this L1 Pro 16. The L1 Pro 8 will be awesome for a house under 3,000 square foot like I have right here. Now, if money is really not an issue at all, I will absolutely recommend to get 2 of the Bose L1 Pro 8 instead of getting 2 of the Bose L1 Pro 16, because honestly, again, to enjoy music and having a party inside a house, the Pro 8 is really amazing and enough already. But anyways, guys, with all that being said, I do highly recommend this Bose L1 Pro 16. To check it out, link will be in the description box down below. Buy it there because you will get it shipped to you faster than if you were to buy it on the Bose website. You will get the same warranty and everything. So with all that being said, guys, let me know if you have any question in the comment section down below. And thanks everybody for watching. I will see you all in the next video.